My first contact with AI was
I think in computer games. Yeah, actually.
how many years or ago, roughly?
Uh, I think ever since I started playing games, so that's like 20, 25 years now.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Who or what has been your biggest influence on AI?
Well, when we started the company, we were trying to make really smart things. We were always, Lucien, my co-founder, and I, we were always trying to create like a brain. So we wanted to simulate how people think, and we had really wild plans back in the day. That's what brought us to what we're doing now. We're kind of doing what we dreamed of doing.
And is there any specific person or a moment in life that where you can relate back and say, okay, this is which gave you the impulse to really start thinking or acting on it?
It's really hard for me, to be honest. It's really hard, but it was more from a wish. Maybe things like the series we used to watch, like Knight Rider and things like that, that you have a talking car. That was pretty cool.
Is there, and if so, which one of your daily tasks is already performed completely by a machine?
I guess email filtering?
Would you rather learn a new skill like playing piano, or would you train an AI to do it and play for you?
That's a trick question. That's a tricky one. To be honest, I would learn a new skill because I want to evolve myself.
When you wake up in 10 years from now, what would you see?
I think we would see is that computers completely adapt to what we want to do.
Singularity for me is?
Only one small point.
What's the toughest AI challenge right now?
The toughest AI challenge is really knowing people and understanding people. People are the hardest thing to understand.
Would you rather read a novel by Edgar Allan Poe or Mark Twain, or one that has been created out of your email inbox?
Mark Twain.
If you would build your dream AI team, who would you hire or ask to work with?
I'd be really interested to combine lots of fields. So instead of just hiring AI people, what we noticed in the company is that, for example, we started programmers. They were math scientists, and they turned out to also be great programmers, and they already had that mindset. And I think that by picking people from lots of fields and teaching them to program, that's actually a nice way to do it.
What's the next game to beat the human in? After Go.
To beat the human, I heard B. Poker.
What's the challenge for AI there?
It has all kinds of human factors in it. You have to bluff. So you have to have tells, you have to read tells. It's very complicated.
Your favorite non-AI related technology is?
Hi-fi.
What's the most relevant trait or characteristic for people working on AI, developing AI?
They tend to be quite analytic, but also very creative. You have to break out of the mathematical and scientific boxes.
How would you call your personal bot or assistant?
Ooh, I can be very unoriginal and say hell or something like that.
So who are you?
My name is Vogel, and I love things like hi-fi, like I said, games, coffee, and also I like to make really beautiful systems.